Ah, the 90s, a time of technological revolution, the birthing ground of dank memes, and baggy clothes and unwashed hair? It seems I can barely go a week now without scrolling past a Facebook video of the Rugrats or the borderline hypnotic soap opera. But whenever I see these posts, it's always accompanied by the phrase, "Only 90s kids will get this." Will they though? I guarantee you, if some 10-year-old was unlucky enough to stumble across soap opera late at night, they're gonna have the same nightmares that we all did as kids. That went on for weeks. So today I'm going to be telling you why this phrase, "only 90s kids will understand this," or "only 90s kids will get this," really annoys me. You see, rather than a trip down memory lane, I feel like the phrase is often used as an attack toward other generations. And sure, times were very, very different when I was growing up. Instead of Minecraft, we had this ancient piece of technology called Lego, and whenever you got tired of what you were building, you couldn't just move on and keep on building. You had to destroy the bastard, like it was all or nothing. Which led to many sibling fights, let me tell you. And I'll admit, it's a little jarring these days to walk past a young kid on an iPad, because when we were growing up, the main thing we had to entertain ourselves was like a Batman action figure and the blistering hot sun outside. And yes, by definition I am a superficial 90s kid. I have a dream that one day we'll all not be judged on the content of our character, but by our ability to recall the Arthur the Aardvark theme song. Every day when you're walking down the street. But I think we've also gotten a little bit carried away with how good the 90s actually were. I mean, for one thing, our fashion was just atrocious. You know, modern bedwear surpasses what those clothes looked like back then. Hell, even movies at the time, like Amy Heckling's Clueless, were saying this, and nobody was listening. Everyone's like, oh, baggy pants are never going out of fashion. Unwashed hair? This is actually washed hair, so don't judge me, alright? Don't judge. Just kidding, I'm not an asshole. And while we had cool animated films like Monsters, Inc. and The Lion King, were they really that great? No. Who are you? I'm the internet, and I'm here to tell you why you're wrong. Yeah, but why do you have my face in an American accent? That makes no sense. Do I really have to explain that to you? Think about it. The internet is faceless, and most of the internet is made up of Western pop culture icons, okay? Just think about that for a second. Where do most of those icons come? America. They come from America. Okay? And secondly, the internet is faceless, so you're just projecting what you think your representation on the internet should be onto my face. Is that so hard to understand? That sounds horrible. I don't want to be projecting anything onto you. Can you just leave my room, please? The 90s were the best, and you're wrong. Anybody born outside of the 90s was a Nazi. Unfortunately, that's the reality we're living in, though. For some reason, the 90s is treated like this cult that if you weren't born into it, you're somehow below all of us. And I don't think that's right, because that's cyberbullying. No, but seriously, you're making us 90s kids look bad, so stop. Now that's a message that Infinity's kids will get. That was horrible, I apologise for that. Having said all that, what the hell were they thinking when they made Bananas in Pyjamas animated?